Welcome to Pharmoon Drops. Colloidal osmotic pressure of blood is mostly contributed by albumin. Albumin is the main agent which contributes to the colloidal osmotic pressure of the blood. Colloidal osmotic pressure is the osmotic pressure exerted by large molecules which serve to hold water within the vascular space. Colloidal osmotic pressure is the osmotic pressure exerted by large molecules which serves to hold water within the vascular space. It is normally created by plasma proteins. Colloidal osmotic pressure is normally created by plasma proteins. Among the plasma proteins, albumin is the main agent which contributes to the colloidal osmotic pressure. Among the plasma proteins, albumin is the main agent which contributes to the colloidal osmotic pressure. Albumin molecule do not diffuse readily across the capillary membrane. Albumin do not diffuse readily across the capillary membrane. Aseptic filling of injections is to be carried out in facility complying to grade A. Aseptic filling of injections is to be carried out in facility complying to grade A. As per GMP, 4 clean air grades are there. As per GMP, that is good manufacturing practice, 4 clean air grades are there. These grades define the environment in which sterile drug and biological products should be manufactured. The clean air grades of GMP define the environment in which sterile drugs and biological products should be manufactured. The 4 grades are grade A, grade B, grade C and grade D. 4 grades are grade A, grade B, grade C and grade D. Grade A is filling and sealing area. Grade A is filling and sealing area. Grade B is the background area for grade A. Laminar airflow unit maintains the cleanliness in grade A and B. The air cleanliness of grade A and B is maintained by laminar airflow unit. Grade C area can be used for preparing the solution which has to be filtered through microbial filters. Grade C area can be used for preparation of solution and also for the filtration of such solution through microbial filters. In grade D area, The washing and sterilization of primary packaging materials can be done. The washing and sterilization of primary packaging materials can be done in grade D area. We can remember this by the following trick. A for aseptic filling and sealing, B for background area, C for cleaning of the preparation, D for disinfection of the packaging material. Once again, A for aseptic filling and sealing, B for background area, C for cleaning of the preparation, and D for disinfection of the packaging material. In persons infected with hepatitis B virus, the first virological marker detectable in the serum is HBsAg, that is hepatitis B surface antigen. Hepatitis B surface antigen, in short HBsAg, is the first serological marker of hepatitis B virus infection. Hirudin is a substitute for heparin. Hirudin is a substitute for heparin. Both are anticoagulants. Both hirudin and heparin are anticoagulants. Both heparin and hirudin are thrombin inhibitors. Heparin and hirudin are thrombin inhibitors. But the difference is that hirudin is a direct thrombin inhibitor. Heparin is an indirect thrombin inhibitor. Hirudin is a direct thrombin inhibitor, but heparin is an indirect thrombin inhibitor. We can remember this with the following trick. The word hirudin contains the letter D. From this, we can remember that hirudin is a direct thrombin inhibitor. The word heparin does not have the letter D, so that we can say heparin is an indirect thrombin inhibitor. Generally, DNA is called as the sole bearer of the genetic information. Normally, DNA is called as the sole bearer of the genetic information. Antidote used for fluoride poisoning is calcium chloride and calcium gluconate. Calcium chloride and calcium gluconate are used for treating the poisoning caused by fluoride. Fomepizole is an antidote for methanol poisoning. Fomepizole is an antidote for methanol poisoning. Fomepizole is alcohol dehydrogenase inhibitor. Fomepizole, that is Fomepizole. Fomepizole is a alcohol dehydrogenase inhibitor. Flumazenil, that is Flumazenil. Flumazenil is an antidote for benzodiazepines. Flumazenil is an antidote for benzodiazepine poisoning. Sodium citrate is a preservative which can inhibit the growth of anaerobic bacteria except lactic acid bacteria. Sodium citrate is a preservative which can inhibit the growth of anaerobic bacteria except lactic acid bacteria. Sodium citrate is a chelate which can bind with metals. Sodium citrate is a chelate which can bind with metals. Riedel-Walker coefficient is to be stated on the labels of disinfectant fluids. Riedel-Walker coefficient is to be stated on the labels of disinfectant fluids. The following test can be used for detecting the efficiency of disinfectant fluids. First one is Riedel-Walker test. Here the efficiency of the disinfectant is compared with phenol. First test to detect the efficiency of disinfectant fluid is Riedel-Walker test. Here the efficiency is compared with phenol. Other tests are Chick-Martin test, capacity test otherwise known as Kelsey-Sykes test, in-use test otherwise known as Kelsey-Maurer test. Other tests for detecting the efficiency of disinfectant fluid are Chick-Martin test, capacity test otherwise known as Kelsey-Sykes test, and in-use test which is otherwise known as Kelsey-Maurer test. If a drug is not labeled in prescribed manner, it is known as misbranded drug. A misbranded drug means a drug which is not labeled in prescribed manner. If the label of the drug bears any false claim, it can also be called as a misbranded drug. If the label bears any false claim, it can also be called as a misbranded drug. If a drug is colored, coated, powdered, or polished to conceal a damage, it can also be called as a misbranded drug. If a drug is colored, coated, powdered, or polished to conceal any damage, it can also be called as a misbranded drug. Misbranded drug, adulterated drug, spurious drug. These are the definitions which comes under Drug and Cosmetic Act. This is an area which is repeatedly asked in competitive exams. Further details of such repeatedly asked areas are discussed in the playlist Topic Time of the channel Pharmoon. Just a while ago, we have discussed about disinfectant fluid testing. That is also available in the Topic Time playlist. See the playlist area of the channel. Thank you for watching Pharmoon Drops.